Hi everyone, I hope you are doing very well. In the previous class, we have discussed about exception handling in Python. Today we are going to discuss how to raise an exception in Python. So whenever we thought that there an exception can be occurred, so there we can raise some exceptions. So today we will see how we can raise those exceptions. Let's see through this example first. I will go to the Visual Studio and here we can see this is a divide function. It has been defined with def keyword and it has input parameters a and b. If b equal to 0, that means if this we are dividing a by b and if b is 0, that then it should raise an exception, cannot divide by 0 and it will raise the exception. And if it is this condition is not true, then otherwise it will return a by b. So here we have defined the exception here. Try result, we are calling the divide function and storing the output in result variable. So we are passing here 10 comma 0. So here you can see b is equal to 0. So whenever b is equal to 0, it will raise an exception, cannot divide by 0. And this raised exception will be handled here. So here exception SE, we have declared the exception SE and we will print an error occurred and the value of e. Value of e will be where whatever we return inside the raise exception. So it will print an error occurred, cannot divide by 0. Let's try to run this code and see what is the output. So here you can see the output is an error occurred, cannot divide by 0. Let's see if I give here 2. So now since b is not equal to 0, so it will not raise exception, it will return a by b, that is 10 divided by 2, that is equal to 5. Let's run this code. It has returned the value of b, but we have not printed the value of e. Now let's run some more examples. Now instead of returning, if we print like give print a by b, let's see what is the output here. Now here it will print a by b. Let me clear the screen first. Now let's run this code. So here you can see value is 5.0. If we give here, if value of a is equal to 0, then again it will not go to this part because b is not equal to 0. It will print a by b, that is 0 divided by 2, which is equal to 0 again. So here you can see 0 is printed here. Now here is the explanation given. You can, whenever you try to visit this site, you can also read these explanations as well. Now let's try to understand with some more examples. So here you can see we have defined the check function and it has one input parameter age. If age is less than 18, then it will raise exception, age must be 18 or above. If age is not equal to 18, if it is, that means if condition is not true, that means age is greater than or equal to 18, otherwise it will print age is valid. Now let's, here we have defined the exception, here we have raised the exception, here we are handling the exception with the help of try and except. So try check age 17. We have passed the age here as 17. We are calling this check age function and passing the value as 17. And this whatever the exception is raised here, it will be handled here in the form of E. And we will print an error occurred E. So here you can see we are passing the value of age equal to 17 Now age is less than 17, the condition is satisfied, so it will raise exception, age must be 18 or above. Now this exception will be handled here because here we are calling the function. So here it will be stored in the form of E, whatever the exception is raised here, and it will print an error occurred, age must be 18 or above. Let's try to run this code and see what is the output here. So here you can see an error occurred, age must be 18 or above. If I give something age greater or equal to 18, let's say I give 19. So in this case, since the condition is not true, so it will not raise exception. In that case, it will print age is valid. Let me run this code. So here you can see age is valid is printed here. So I hope guys you are able to understand the concepts how to raise an exception. If you have any doubt or question query or any question, so you can post in the comment section. Also, please you can also visit my Tech Hub blog. So here I have given this explanation how to raise an exception. Thank you for watching my channel. Thanks a lot. Thank you.